Are you good in dealing with numbers in their negative form? For example, -6, -3. What will be the answer? Or even -6 times -3. How do you answer such a question? Let me show you how to get the answer for these particular questions. Welcome, lovely one, to Maths Made Easy with me, Anthony Osementa, popularly referred to as Sir Tony, the mathematics doctor from Aplus lesson in Ghana. In this video, I am going to show you how to add, subtract, multiply, or divide numbers when they are in their negative form. To begin with, let us start with -6 and then the number -3. Now, these two numbers are all in their negative form. Now, the first thing I'll do is to add these two numbers. That is to say, -6, which is the first number, plus -3, which is the second number. I want you to take note of something very important here. There are a lot of procedure or a lot of good techniques in dealing with questions like this. But this is what I want you to understand. To be able to solve this easily, let's consider the negative sign as a form of debt, or you owing an amount of money. And that amount of money is 6. So you are owing, let's say, 6 Ghana cedis. So that means you have a debt of 6 Ghana cedis and another debt of 3 Ghana cedis. So you are owing 6 Ghana and still owing 3 Ghana. Now let's add the two debts together. So -6, that is owing 6, and plus -3, that is owing 3. How many will they be? Of course, when you add 6 to 3, it will be 9. So you'll be owing 9. So the final answer for -6 plus -3 will be -9. Now, come to think of it, this is the same concept as -6, -3. That is -6 minus 3. Now, look at it. The difference between this particular question up here and this one here is the addition sign. Here, there is an addition sign, but here, there is no addition sign. But these two forms of writing the questions are not the same, but they will produce the same answer. So clearly, they are the same in terms of their answer. If you write -6 or -6 minus 3, you are still trying to say -6 plus -3 or -6 plus -3, which gives the same answer. People normally think -6, -3 will result in a positive answer, but that is absolutely wrong. -6, -3 will still give us -9. So to conclude on this, I want you to note that negative number plus negative number is still an answer in the negative form. So -6, -3 is still negative. So the answer becomes -9. When you have a negative number and another negative number against each other without any sign there, and you still see it in the form of this, note that two numbers added and the final answer, you still put the negative. So -6, -3 will give you -9. And -6 plus -3 will also give you -9. Now, at this point, let us see how to multiply two negative numbers. Let's still use -6 and then the number -3. So these two numbers are all in their negative form. That is -6 and -3. Now, I'm trying to ask -6 multiplied by -3. What will be the answer for this particular question? A lot of students do not understand this part of the mathematics, especially this compared to the first example I did. Now, in this situation, we are multiplying two negative numbers. Now, this is what is perfectly referred to in the Ghanaian syllabus as nege. So those of you in Ghana, you understand what I mean. A negative number multiplied by another negative number, or even a negative number divided by another negative number, is referred to as nege. Please note that negatives multiplying each other will result into a positive answer. When they are multiplying and the two numbers are negative, when they multiply, the number we get becomes positive. That is what I'm trying to say. So this implies that -6 multiplied by -3, of course, 6 times 3 is going to give us 18. So -6 times -3 is giving us positive 18. It will not be a negative answer. So what is the conclusion here? To conclude, anytime you are multiplying two negative numbers, the answer that comes will be positive. But on the other side, the same two negative numbers. That is to say, when you want to do -6, -3, this is not negative times negative. So when you give an answer of positive 9, it will be very wrong. The positive 9 is wrong. Since we are having negative 6, negative 3, it is just like adding negative 6 to negative 3. That is to say negative 6 plus negative 3. And the answer will still be a negative number, which is negative 9. So please take note of that. That when you have negative number and another negative number, the answer is going to be a negative number since they are just adding to each other. So negative 6, negative 3 is just giving us negative 9. That is 6 plus 3 is 9. So because they are both negative, the answer will be negative 9. But on the other side, negative 6 times negative 3. When you multiply these two negative numbers, the answer will be positive. Because 6 times 3 though is 18, the answer will be positive 18, but not negative 18. Now that you have understood the concept, I want you to give me an answer for negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Please find a final answer for this particular question and then present your answer in the comment section. I am looking forward to seeing your answer in the comment section. This has been Sir Tony, the mathematics doctor from Aplus lesson in Ghana. See you in my next video. Thank you very much and God bless you.